Once upon a time, there was a boy, 17 years old, strong arms, restless eyes. He lived in a village where survival was simple. You fetched water, you worked the land, you carried your weight. Every day at dawn, he would walk to the well with the old man who had raised him. Across his shoulders, a long wooden pole. On each side hung 2 clay pots. One pot was perfect, smooth. It carried every drop of water safely to the house. The other was cracked. By the time they reached home, half the water was gone. The boy hated it. He hated the way people laughed when they saw the trail of spilled water on the road. He hated the way his shirt clung to his back from the constant dripping. But most of all, he hated himself. Because no matter how hard he tried, he could never deliver the same as the perfect pot. One night, he broke. He sat by the fire, head in his hands. His voice was low, but the old man heard every word. "I'm useless. Every morning you trust me to carry water, and every morning I fail you. That crack ruins everything. Why don't you just throw it away? Replace it. Get something better. Get someone better." The fire crackled. The old man said nothing. The boy's throat tightened. He whispered, "Why am I never enough?" Silence. Until the old man finally looked at him and said, almost in a whisper, "Tomorrow, watch the road." The sun rose. The boy lifted the same wooden pole, the same 2 pots, the same crack that mocked him every step. But this time, he did what the old man asked. He watched the road, and what he saw froze him in place. On one side of the path, the ground was dry, lifeless, empty. But on the other side, his side, the path was alive. Bright green grass, yellow marigolds, red poppies, blue wildflowers that seemed to dance in the wind. The boy's chest tightened. His steps slowed. The more he walked, the more impossible it seemed. A secret garden stretched along the entire road. The road he thought was ruined by his flaw. They reached home. The boy set down the pole, his hands trembling. He turned to the old man. "What is this?" he whispered. The old man's eyes glowed with something between pride and sadness. "I knew about the crack," he said. "I knew you spilled water every day, so I planted seeds, only on your side of the road. And while you cursed yourself for what you lost, you were giving life. Every step you took, you watered the earth. Every drop you thought was wasted was building this beauty." The boy's mouth went dry. His shame, his anger, his self-hatred collapsed into silence. And then the old man leaned closer. His voice sharpened. "Never forget this. What you call a weakness may be the very thing that keeps the world alive." For the first time, the boy saw the crack not as a wound, but as a gift. He thought of the flowers, rising tall, whispering in the wind. He thought of the people who would walk the path and smile without knowing why. He thought of his own reflection. Broken, yes, but maybe broken with a purpose. And then the old man said something that cut deeper than the crack itself. "Do not waste your life trying to be flawless. A flawless vessel carries water, but a cracked one carries life. Now I ask you, what are your cracks? The flaws you try to hide? The scars that make you feel small? The parts of you that whisper, you will never be enough? What if they're not flaws at all? What if they are the very reason someone else survives? Think about it. Because sometimes, the thing you hate most about yourself is the reason flowers bloom in someone else's world. So, the next time shame tells you you're broken, remember, cracks are where the light enters. And if this story touched you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Maybe someone out there is drowning in the same shame, waiting for this reminder. Like, share, subscribe, because the next story might be the one that cracks you open.